UFOs have become such a staple in our collective imagination that they've earned their own global World UFO Day, celebrated every July 2nd. This date honors the infamous 1947 Roswell incident, rumored to involve a UFO crash. Was it a secretive U.S. Air Force balloon, as the government suggests, or something far more extraordinary? The truth remains elusive, at least for now. But thanks to the UAP Disclosure Act of 2023, the U.S. government is required to unveil all UFO data within the next 25 years, fueling speculation and intrigue. Since Roswell, reports of UFO sightings, alien encounters, and even abductions have captivated the public's imagination. While conclusive evidence for the latter remains elusive, UFO sightings have often presented compelling cases that even the staunchest skeptics struggle to dismiss. Intriguingly, New York City has become a hotspot for these mysterious sightings. What is it about the Big Apple that seems to attract alien attention? Today, we're diving into the top 3 UFO sightings over New York City. Footage so convincing that even the US military has been left scratching their heads. Ready to explore the unexplained? Let's get started. Number 1. UFO reported over New York's LaGuardia Airport. This shocking sighting took place just recently in March 2024. This is the latest sighting in the list. Michelle Reyes was on a commercial flight above New York's LaGuardia Airport on March 25. She was casually recording a video of New York's skyline like most travelers do as their plane gets ready to land, when suddenly, she spotted something very unusual. She saw a mysterious, eerie-looking black disc-like object zooming past her plane from right to left. The dark object was traveling at roughly 2,500 feet above ground level and was relatively close to the plane. The motion was really quick, but if we pause the footage, you can clearly see that this UAP was neither a drone nor any manned aircraft that we know of. Now let's see the footage in real time. Even if we consider the fact that the plane and the UFO are moving in opposite directions, it still seemed like the UFO was moving at tremendous speeds, like a fighter jet. No man-made drone yet can achieve Mach speed while flying. After recording the footage, Michelle Reyes immediately emailed the Federal Aviation Administration to let them know what she saw. But even the FAA are still clueless as to what the mysterious black disc was. And not just public airspace, some UFOs have come eerily close to US fighter jets at a time, when they were supposedly showing off their might to spectators. Number 2, metallic sphere seen at US Navy Airshow. This unusual sighting took place in May 2024, just 2 months after the LaGuardia Airport black disc incident. On the bright morning of May 28, a Navy airshow was on in full swing in Long Island, with more than eager spectators. The Blue Angels, who are a U.S. Navy flight demonstration squadron, were also performing at the airshow that day. And as always, people were filming the crazy fighter jet maneuvers, when one of the spectators noticed something really inexplicable. In the video recorded by this particular witness, we can clearly see the Super Hornet jet moving from right to left, but if you slow down the video, you will notice a shiny metallic sphere rush past the US Navy jet. The incident takes place so quickly, that had it not been for the vigilant spectator, someone would think it's just a fly passing in front of the camera. Metallic spheres of this kind have been encountered in the past, by not just US Navy pilots, but Colombian commercial pilots, and even US military personnel in the Middle East. So if this UFO was only visible on slowing down the footage, what Mach speed was it traveling at, without any visible means of propulsion known to man? And what creates even more curiosity, is that these metallic spheres are normally seen near military installations. So are these aliens keeping a watchful eye on our military technology? Are they doing so to gauge if we are a threat to them before they make some kind of contact with us? Number 3, UFOs seen in a triangle formation over Manhattan. Being the most densely populated of New York City's 5 boroughs, Manhattan houses iconic landmarks like Times Square, the Empire State Building and the Rockefeller Center, to name a few, that are world-famous tourist attractions. And often such heavily populated areas are where UFO activity happens to peak. The lucky person to witness this spectacle was Hamid Vitalis, who was on his way to work on the night of May 15, 2021. While walking along the Brooklyn Promenade, the unusual light formation in the sky caught his attention, and he immediately recorded the event on his phone. You can clearly see 3 bright lights high up in the night sky, equidistant from each other, in a triangle formation. This looks very similar to the triangle-shaped UFOs seen from the doorbell camera in Sunrise, Florida in 2023. These lights were stationary for some time, but when an incoming commercial flight started approaching these bright orbs, 2 of them suddenly disappeared and only 1 bright light continued to be visible. And then the 3rd light also slowly dimmed away. So as to say that the aliens sensed some threat from the incoming commercial flight and moved away for their safety and anonymity. But the main question still remains unanswered. Why are so many UFO sightings happening over the Big Apple? One theory is that UFOs go to where the action is, and they pick up on the energy. So being densely populated, New York seems to have become the hub for UFO and alien activity in recent times. Maybe soon we might hear of 10-foot aliens walking through Times Square, just like they were spotted in Miami and on top of a hill in Brazil. But we will only have to wait and watch. In the meantime, if you are a New Yorker, keep your eyes peeled towards the sky. You might just be reporting the next UFO sighting to the world. But why do you think that aliens favor New York over other popular tourist destinations like Paris and Rome? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for the latest revelations in space exploration. Hit the bell icon to stay updated, and let's continue to explore together.